A goal against United would have made a pleasant change. This is the last time Liverpool scored a Premier League goal against Manchester United. It was nearly 10 hours of football ago. What's more, it was a John O'Shea own goal. United looking for a fifth successive league win against their great rivals. Liverpool will be hoping Fernando Torres can help bring an end to this ritual humiliation. Guy Mowbray was at Old Trafford.
For many, this remains the classic fixture, and it never managed 5 successive wins over the other. But Manchester United could today. Edwin van der Sar and Rio Ferdinand returned for United, both having missed the last 2 games with back problems. In all, Sir Alex Ferguson has made 8 changes to the team that beat Bolton here in midweek. Only Vidic, Anderson and of course Ronaldo stay put. For only the 3rd time in the Premier League all season, an unchanged Liverpool lineup, a sign of their current form perhaps. 5 Premier League wins on the spin, 7 in all competitions, and in Fernando Torres, the only man who can hold a candle to Ronaldo's goal scoring right now, 9 in his last 6 games. Rooney turns round and fires an angry blast towards referee Bennett. He thought he was impeded. That is a foul. It's Vidic on Torres. Anderson with a lovely ball through. Carragher has a tug back at Wayne Rooney in the first instance. And had it been given, you would perhaps say a soft penalty award, but the key point is Carragher did seem to put Rooney off balance without taking the ball cleanly. Carragher. Scholes had to be quick and was caught by Xabi Alonso. At what point do we see the first yellow card of the day? Pretty sure there will be at least one. Scholes, quick thinking. Rooney, onside. Flag stayed down. Reina now appeals because he didn't like the way Rooney followed in. Once again, Liverpool caught napping and Rooney is onside. It's a perfectly timed run. Assistant referee, either through luck or judgment, got it right. Scholes. As soon as Paul Scholes touched the ball away, he did sense the worst for Mascherano. Babel. It's in his way. Great run this from Ryan Babel. Wes Brown didn't stray too far away from him though. And the tackle well in the end to concede a corner. Well, again, when you can make yourself the hero for a long time to come if you get everything right. Gerrard takes the corner short to Fabio Aurelio. Gerrard finds Alonso. Through to Fabio Aurelio. Ronaldo didn't quite get there in time, and it was fired in towards the corner. Right across the face from the Brazilian. What's Ronaldo at fault here? See what Alonso's trying to do. Ronaldo got back there in the nick of time. Aurelio with a bit of a wild lash in the end. Bring the ball clear. Torres. Aurelio couldn't keep it. It's Giggs. Mascherano in his way. Obstruction. Free kick for Manchester United. Mascherano just has to curb what he really thinks about the decision, having already been booked. That's with the free kick. Nemanja Vidic and Rio Ferdinand are forward. Great ball in from Giggs. Vidic attacked it. Ronaldo was there. And Pepe Reina flings himself at the ball to save. Ferdinand. And Ronaldo was appealing. Just wonder whether he could have got to the loose ball rebounding out towards him. And now at last the action is livening up. And it's been a nervous first 25 minutes for Pepe Reina, who does keep it out comfortably. But it was a scare. And now there's brilliantly timed run, and Reina was slow. I think it came off his shoulder blade and went in. Deadlock broken at Old Trafford. Paul Scholes. Ronaldo goes down violently, as if chopped down to the floor by Javier Mascherano, who is now going to have to be very careful indeed. That was right under Steve Bennett's nose. Cristiano Ronaldo once again to hit one. To the top of the wall. Count's head still juddering. Played back towards Rooney. Reina holds on. Bowls it straight to Anderson. Pepe Reina's having a nightmare. Needs to calm himself down here. Nothing you can do about your goalkeeper having one of those. And he normally seems such a cool customer, but that was quite stupid. Benitez is saying it's the referee's fault he's ruined the game. He's making the point to United fans. And here we go. There's the yellow card to Torres, and look at Mascherano. He's trotted a good 15-20 yards. Alonso tries to pull him away. He carries on, and Steve Bennett's already given him the warning. Still it continues. Well, only those two know exactly what was said. Scones. Half-time at Old Trafford. Well, it took a while to come to the boil. Now it is really bubbling. Wes Brown with the goal that has given Manchester United the lead, but that's not the real talking point. Rafa Benitez, I've never seen him so angry. Alonso, Arbeloa, Carragher and Coughton, now Reina, all want a word with referee Steve Bennett, who has set out clearly from moment one today not to be messed with. Rafa Benitez now has to give the team talk of his Liverpool life to try and get his 10 men back into the game. Goes route one. Rooney pulls it down brilliantly. This is Anderson. Sublime skill from Wayne Rooney. Edwin van der Sar nearly claimed a rare assist. Straight down the middle. Rooney runs off the shoulder of Skirtley, was onside. And it was a terrific piece of control. Liverpool doing a good job right now of making it look like they're not down to 10 men. Manchester United at any moment could break clear. Wayne Rooney in particular, who gets past Arbeloa and Carragher, and now it's Anderson! Yet to score his first Manchester United goal. He's fired 2 skywards today. Now is Wayne Rooney struggling. Not just a problem for United today, but possibly when thinking about France-England next week. Franco Baldini there. Fabio Capello's right-hand man, I'm sure, would rather see him replaced than get himself prepared for Wednesday and be fully fit to take on the French. Rooney again a bystander. Now he gets involved. Suddenly seemed fit again, but couldn't find Nani. Tevez in anyway! And the shot is blocked by Reina. That could be a really important save. It's kept Liverpool in it. Ronaldo laying it back to Rooney, who suddenly found a spring in his step from somewhere. And Arbeloa played it to Tevez. Reina down quickly. Scones. Reina furiously shouts across towards the assistant referee, Ian Gosling, out of the line. But Sir Alex Ferguson's team stay on top. They've now won an unprecedented 5 league games in a row in meetings between these two great teams. They've done them all without conceding, and they're in no mood to concede their title. Manchester United 3, Liverpool 0.
Rafa, generally a day to forget at Old Trafford for you today.
I think everybody could see that 2 different games, no? Before and after the sending off, massive difference. We had our chances, 3 corners, and we were attacking or playing counter-attack, and when we conceded the goal, 1-0, but after with 10 players was a different game.
Mascherano was asking for that. The way a couple of times he approached the referee, I think he doesn't give any chance to the referee. In my opinion, the referee was really patient with him, more than probably he deserved, but at the end he doesn't have any option after he insists behaving like that.
Tell us about the sending off. How has it been explained to you?
Nobody could understand because the player was asking what happened, and the referee saw the second yellow card. So the player, he was really surprised. Everybody knows that he's a very good professional, he's very honest, so he was trying to ask why and sending off. And Ryan Babel was there and he could hear the players because I was asking. So he said, I couldn't believe because I was just asking. So, unbelievable.
Is it hard to sort of curb yourself in a game of that intensity?
Obviously emotions are running high, you know, and there's so much at stake, but you know, you're well aware that obviously this week's been all over the media really, and was something that as a player you're aware of. So it's just, you know, it happens sometimes.
Have you talked to the referee about it?
No.
Will you try to?
No.
Why is that?
I know that I will not have any answer.
Well, Rafa's obviously got the hump there, hasn't he? And the reason given was persistent dissent, but it seemed to me more like persistent getting on the referee's wick, actually, for the first half.
Well, there's no arguing about the yellow card.
The first
legitimate yellow card. Now, there's golden rules if you get a yellow card. You're an aggressive midfield player. One, you stay on your feet, and two, you don't go chipping the referee. He broke the two of them.
And Steve Bennett, referee today, he was the fourth official at White Hart Lane when Chelsea played there, and we saw the Ashley Cole incident and all that furore around it, and his dissent. So he's very much aware of it. This is the booking. Al's right, it's definitely a booking. But straight away, here's the reaction. Steve Bennett tells you to be quiet. But I tell you what, this is another occasion. He's chipping away at him time and time again. And the language isn't too good either. I mean, if you're talking about dissent for foul and abusive language, he's in his face here. Look at the body language. He comes back time and time again. And look at this. This is a finger wagging in the face. Look, there's your body language again. Why is he getting involved? And this is the problem. And ultimately, it leads to the second book.
This is a bad booking for me. So he books Torres. Ferdinand's kicked him. Torres says nothing much, gives him a yellow card. Mascherano, why does he need to run 20 yards? Alonso's the nearest player there. He can go to the referee. He runs. Alonso tries to stop him. He goes to Steve Bennett. Why? There's no aggression here when he goes to Steve Bennett, but Steve Bennett says, enough of that, any more and you're off. He keeps on chipping away and he's off. I think the best thing he could have done would have been to go to Steven Gerrard early on in this palaver and say to him, any more of that from Mascherano, and he's off, and then that would put an end to it.
But that's putting responsibility on the referee. Steven Gerrard's the skipper. He should see what's going on and take it upon himself to go and speak to Mascherano.
Well, you don't see every incident that's going in a match with that sort of pace and intensity.
Yeah. And ultimately, players have got to take responsibility for their own actions. And, you know, sometimes you'll see a foul, it's not given. The second it's not given, the referee gives a booking for the third foul for persistent fouling. This was the same with
It's a crucial part of the season for Liverpool. We've got a highly paid professional who surely should not be behaving like this. He's going to miss the derby now. It's madness, isn't it?
No, he lost his discipline, and as well, I mean, he's been one of their best players, hasn't he?
Well, he's been brilliant the last 5 or 6 weeks. I would like to think that this is setting the standard for referees for the rest of the season, next season, but it's not going to. You're going to see a lot of dissent in the next 4 or 5 weeks that will not get the same decision as we saw today.
But if there is zero tolerance like this, it's the only way to try and stamp it out.
I mean, if Liverpool felt aggrieved at that, then in the general run of things, you know, a few things went for them, didn't they?
Well, there was 1 or 2 things. This is 4 minutes into the match. He's going down there under the challenge. Carter comes in, he's made a mistake, got the wrong side. That is a definite penalty kick, and he's off. And then Liverpool players are up in arms about the second goal. This is leading up to the corner kick for the second goal. They think Ronaldo's offside. He's clearly onside there. And when it's played through, the arms are up. Reina makes a great save. Liverpool players think that it should have been a free kick for them. So, you know, on the balance of play, United were the better team.
It's never helpful, is it, when the goalkeeper...
The goalkeeper, that's it. The goalkeeper,
that's the one at the back,
guy
isn't he? When he's radiating uncertainty, a bit like me.
Well, the big thing in a game like this is that if the goalkeeper makes great saves and they win the match, then those great saves are remembered. If he makes mistakes and they get beaten, you remember the mistakes he made. He makes mistakes. This is the first goal. Liverpool under no real pressure. They can take everything away. The second goal, same sort of thing. He comes and he gets underneath it. It's a definite mistake. As soon as he starts coming off the line, all the Liverpool players in that area try to get the way so he can come and take everything. But unfortunately, he's not great coming off his line.
We focus more on Liverpool's shortcomings than what Man United did well, so go and rectify that.
Yeah, and United are good. Very, very impressive. And what they've got, Adrian, in their team is they've got so many players who can unlock the door. They've got that little bit of guile or disguise to find that key pass, which is a premium in big games like this. Watch, this is leading to that first goal. Here's Scholes, he picks up the ball. Now it's congested in this middle area. What he needs to do is try and find a pass-through that's going to open it out. And this one pass takes out 3 players here. Watch that. Out wide, now it's a little bit overhit to Rooney, but nevertheless it spreads the play, it opens it up. Rooney can get it out of his feet, whips it in, and Wes Brown puts it in the back of the net. Here's the Nani goal coming up, and it comes into him here, it's played into Rooney. Now watch here. 3 Liverpool players drawn to the ball. What's Wayne Rooney going to do? Lovely little reverse ball this. Takes them all out the game. 3 players out the game again, and Nani does the best with that as well. Here's Scholes, edge of the box here, as it comes to him. Again, what's on? Tight control, look up, and this is a genius ball here. Takes 4 of them out the game. And it's through to Ronaldo, and he should put this away, really. And I tell you what, even the goalkeeper can see a pass. How about this? Takes the whole team out of the game with 1 ball. Superb through ball. And Wayne Rooney, he's a little unfortunate because that is a great touch. And
what a touch that is.
Yeah.
You know the big players that were in view today? Gerrard, Torres, Rooney, Ronaldo. The only one that really performed was Rooney, who was absolutely magnificent. And if you look at the top 4, you can argue all day long about the quality going forward, but the best defence by a mile is Manchester United. Ferdinand was unbelievable. He's playing against Torres, who has been getting all the plaudits and accolades for 6-8 weeks now. Never gave him a kick.
And just a word on Liverpool. Of course, they'll be losing Mascherano for next week, and it's the Merseyside derby. And that is even more crucial for them because Everton are pushing them for that 4th spot.
Well, it's obviously the ability to, when you've had a reverse, to pick yourselves up quickly, and that's what Liverpool have got to do.
For Man United, they look every inch title holders already somehow, don't they? If you've got Ferdinand at the back and you've got Ronaldo up front, then that's not, you know...
Another header for Ronaldo. I mean,
Didn't play well. He didn't play well over 90 minutes, but he gets a goal, contributed. The great players are the ones that will keep going and give you something extra. But you say that every week about Rooney and Ronaldo. What a pair in there. Manchester United have got so many match winners that if you have 2 or 3 missing, you always know that you've got Scholes, Giggs, Carrick, or somebody's going to play, or Anderson is going to play really well, and they have got tremendous strength and depth.
But you're surrounded by Liverpool fans all week because you live in that area. This is really hurtful to them now. It's gone beyond a joke, isn't it?
Well, it is because they've got such a bad record against Manchester United. And every time we see the green shoots of recovery, in as much as Liverpool have gone really, really well, they've played well in the league, they've played well in the Champions League, they go there with hope and optimism, and everybody's thinking today is going to be the day, but they just didn't perform.
There's some programmes coming up on the BBC.
Fans Wednesday, and so